Hi everybody, just want to make sure everybody's on the same page to participate before our face-to-face class next tomorrow, Tuesday. So here I am in our portal and I'm going to click onto inquiry because we're in module 3 now. And tomorrow, Tuesday, is the first face-to-face session in week 9, Introduction to Independent Inquiry Project. I'm going to click there and I'm going to take a look at the week's overview and our objectives. We're really going to be working on pre-research and clarifying our project questions this week. So I'm going to take a look at what I need to take care of before class. I'm going to review the learning materials. And if I'm concerned about how to focus my reading, I could take a quick skim and realize that a couple of these are denser texts, but some of these are a little less dense, like this hashtag for personal learning on Twitter and an infographic. So let's take a look at what is required of me in the discussion board. I'm going to be working to read and create a definition of personal learning environment. As I read through, I'm going to be identifying important ideas, recurrent terminology, and common threads and differences between the voices in the conversation about personal learning. Then I'm going to choose one favorite of the week's text and share why it was my favorite, as well as its affordances and limitations. How would it be useful, and what would limit its usefulness? And then I'm going to talk about where I might go if I wanted to read more about personal learning environments beyond this conversation. So really I'm just sharing one of these that was my favorite, its pros and cons, usefulness for different purposes, and then where I'd go for more information about this topic. So that we can do, we've been doing discussion boards a lot, and this is where I'll share that discussion before class. Now, there's one more thing we need to take care of before class, and that is making sure that you share a mind map of your curiosities and passions in Google Draw. Here is our class Google Doc. There's a short video on mind mapping in our learning materials page. You can take a look at it. Here is a template for mind mapping. Here are some samples of mind maps from last semester when I taught the course. You can see they vary. People are getting their ideas out. This is early interests and curiosities. Here's mine. I shared that with you in class last Thursday. And Marianne has shared hers. So how do you do this if you want to do this? You go and you start a new drawing in Google Docs. So you'll go over here into Google Docs and new drawing. And here you can insert shapes. You can write in the shapes, personal learning. You can just work in text boxes if that's what you prefer. Social media. If you want your text boxes to have line weights, you should give them that. So let's pretend this is my map, and I'm going to give it a title. It's going to be my name, Feisty McGregor, a joke, mind map, fall 2015. And what am I going to do? I'm going to file. I can do a couple of things. I can download it as a JPEG, or I can share it as a link. Now, if I download it as a JPEG, I'll be able to insert it as an image. If I put the link in, people will have to move out of our class document to look at it. Either way, though, let's take a look at how we would insert those. So we go back to our class document. Here's Mary Ann's, and we're going to come and we're going to insert, and here's where we can either insert the image that we just downloaded. That means I'd have to go to my downloads. And I just did that. See it? There it is. Feisty McGregor mind map. And it's uploading, and there it is. Or we can put in the link. And there's my shareable link. So that means that when we see, what we see here is the mind map and the link. If we undo that, you can see it was just the mind map. If we come below it, my mind map, we could just insert the link there. So we've either got a link or we've got the image. I think the image is better, but you've got to do what you can do to share your ideas with our class. So get your ideas out there, share them with us, and that's how we're going to start our class out with Brittany Johnson from the library tomorrow. See you soon.